The leaves are changing, it's getting cooler outside, and you're looking for a comforting meal that's going to really hug your soul. You came to the right place. I got you. Let's make some chili. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Living Tastefully with Jesse. We're demystifying cooking and cocktails. On this channel, we're trying to keep things simple yet elevated by providing step-by-step instructions, provide a little bit of creative inspiration, and some guidance for everyday people to cook and make cocktails and take the guesswork out so you can create something super, super special. This is Living Tastefully with Jesse. So there are a lot of variations and different ways that you can make your chili and the ingredients that you choose to make it with. These are some of the ingredients that I really enjoy and have done it. It's tried and true. So you can kind of pick whatever protein and produce and seasonings you want. But to start, I typically use a grass-fed beef. This is 90-10, 90% lean, 10% fat. It's just a better texture, and it's full of flavor. In terms of my beans, I like a little heat. And so I typically use different types of kidney bean, but Bush's is one of my favorite brands, as well as the tomatoes. Always like to use a good red gold diced tomato, chili ready. It is packed with flavor, and I really enjoy how it tastes as well. Peppers, I've got red peppers, I have orange bell peppers, jalapeno peppers. Be sure, if you don't like the heat, take out the membrane and the seeds. And then, of course, garlic. I think you can never go wrong with garlic. Whenever the recipe calls for just 2 cloves, I usually quadruple the amount of garlic that I put in there. In terms of seasonings, I like to use a chili pack sometimes, right? Something like this is perfectly fine. You could also use garlic powder, onion powder, paprika as well. I'll throw that in there because what is chili without a lot of seasonings? Some oregano as well, bay leaves and such. But overall, this is typically the setup in terms of the ingredients from your produce, your protein, and then your seasonings. Get all of this off of your onion. Put that over to the side. And then I'm probably going to use about half of this onion. Another demystifying and pro tip that when you are cutting jalapenos, wear gloves. It's going to save you in the long run. I have many times not worn gloves cutting jalapeno, and when I did not wear gloves, I used to always touch my face and my eyes, and let me just tell you, that was a very uncomfortable experience. So just make sure you use gloves. Now the veggies are all cut up. You've got your jalapenos with the membrane and seeds removed, your bell peppers, your chopped garlic, and then, as you can see, I don't like onions a lot. You can see the disproportion from onions to bell peppers, but then, we love some onions. But yeah, that's the setup. So once your pot is heated up, one of the things I like to do is put it on medium heat and then add some avocado oil to it. Like I said at the beginning, I'm using organic ground beef. As it's spilling into the pot, just take the 2 of these and drop them in there. You want this to cook before you put in your produce. So just break this up, put a little muscle behind it. Don't be afraid. And into the pan, now I'm going to add in all of the produce. Your onion, bell pepper, garlic, jalapeno. While the meat and the produce is sauteing, now I will add in the tomatoes and then the beans to the pot. Just make sure when you're adding it, you have your stove on a medium-high heat, so that way it cooks everything pretty slowly while you wait on your produce and your protein to get finished. And once finished, this is what it should look like. All the seasonings, the garlic powder, the onion powder, the salt, the pepper, the paprika, the cayenne pepper, chili seasoning, all the produce. This is what it should look like. Once the beans has been simmering for about 30 minutes, then you want to add in your beef. And not splash it everywhere, but yeah, this is all the veg, your beef. And the longer that this is, I think, a pro tip, the longer that you let your mixture sit, the chili sit, the better it's going to be. The better the flavors will cohabitate and marry and make a really, really savory, hearty chili. So I would say it's been simmering for about 30 minutes. I'd say another 30 minutes to an hour, and we should be good. Just incorporate that in just like that. Keep stirring it up. And once we finish stirring it up, we'll just put a lid on it. So once the chili has been done simmering for about an hour to 2 hours, you want to put it in a bowl and then add whatever garnishes you like. One of the things that I will say, two things that I will say. One is, if you like heat, adjust the spice levels, right? If you really love it, add the jalapeno peppers, add the chili powder seasoning to your heat preference. But if you don't, dial back on that. Also, simmering, don't rush the simmering. If you want it to simmer for an hour to 2 hours, I say the longer you simmer the chili, the better it's going to be. And the more the spices will meld together, creating a more rich, flavorful experience. So enjoy your chili. All right, that about wraps it up on the chili recipe. So do me a favor, if you like this video and enjoyed and learned something from it, hit the like button. If you've learned 2 things from this video, hit the subscribe button. And if you are going to try the chili recipe at home, feel free to share it with a friend. Cheers to living tastefully. Very good.